On. Yo, people, what's poppin'? So, something a little bit different coming at you from Team CBC boys. So, me, Tim, and Tom. Well, actually, Tom came up with the idea. Tom is
Tom comes up with every idea.
yeah, Tom is fully the idea guy behind anything Team CBC related. Just like, oh, bro, I think we should do this. Yeah, okay. And funny enough, everything we've done that he suggested so far has worked. Yeah, it's Tom's idea for the 12-week challenge. We've had a couple of big hitters with that, so that was good. Seminar, which we'll talk about, that happened this weekend. That was also Tom's idea. And we're just like, yeah, man, let's do it.
Now we're here, 3 for 3 with the podcast.
Yeah. Look, we know like there's so many podcasts now of like who are, you've got you and Connor that do yours. You've got Reese and Finn that done theirs for fucking ages. Pro Coach Radio. So we just thought we'd do Team CBC Radio. No, Team. What should we call it?
That's what I thought. I don't actually know.
CBC cast.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Confirmed.
And guys, this shows you how organised we are. We don't even have a name for it. We just hit record.
Team CBC cast.
Yeah. And we were just like, right, what are we going to talk about? Oh, I don't know. Let's just hit record.
That
But we can do
literally was it as well.
what's gone down this week in the world of coaching, what we've got coming up and stuff like that. So Tim, do you wanna hit us off with it? What you got coming up?
Someone back on stage this weekend. We've got a bit of a break, haven't we? From competitors. But I've got Marco on stage, which was a bit of a secret show, but I'll allow him. He's on stage at PCA Muscle Talk on Sunday. Which I'm excited for. He's like 10 weeks. He jumped into a show 10 weeks early, so that's great.
Yeah, and
Brilliant.
He's competed before, right?
I competed last year
First time
in PCA. I don't know if it was his first time. It wasn't under me.
No.
Came to me post show, but he's like, I've pulled off like fucking 4 kilo in the last 10 days because although it's an early show and he's good enough to step on stage, like I just wouldn't want to put him on stage with a little bit of low back fat. So I've absolutely dug him for 10 days. So he's currently fat loading right now, but I'm going to fill him for 3 days, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, because he is so flat.
Yeah.
That needs a day to be pulled out of that hole.
After pulling off that amount and then also doing a fat load.
Yeah, he's like, he dropped like his fat loads. It was like nearly 200 grams of fat or something. He still dropped last night, and I know it's fluid from just. But it's not even actually that much fluid because he's been on pro fats for 2 days prior. So yeah, he needs 3 days to fill. To be fair to him,
how's his carb load days going to look? You reckon?
Pretty moderate, to be fair. Nothing too heavy. He won't need a lot to fill, and he's very, very prone to holding fluid. Like
He has got a good chunk of muscle.
He has.
Yeah, he's got a good chunk of muscle. He has, but he's like 5'6".
Right. So
he only weighs like 76 kilo.
Oh fucking hell! Is that it?
And as well, he's put on a lot of new tissue.
It's all new tissue. Yeah.
So it's like relative to his
how much is he up from like last year?
6 kilo.
Fuck.
And he competed. Yeah. He's competing in October.
Fuck.
And
so, wasn't it like? Didn't you have to get like quite a few things in line post show as well?
What, his blood cancer?
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
It was incorrect readings from a fucking blood lab.
Oh
yeah. God.
He came back and like hematocrit and everything was like bottomed out. Yeah, he was on cycle. And they were like, okay, we think you've got leukemia. And I was like, oh my God.
Oh my, brilliant.
Got it retested 3 days later and they just fucked his bloods. Got it retested again and he was absolutely sound. Like,
yeah, that would have caused a lot of fucking stress.
Yeah, mate. Wait, yeah, can you imagine like you'd be going to your mum, like giving her a big hug and saying, like, that was when I was in France with Gillen. I was like, I don't need this stress. That fucking mad. I've inherited a client who's got leukemia. Class.
Talking of Gillen, how's he getting on?
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, big boy.
Big boy now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like 90 odd kilos, put a good chunk of size on.
Good.
He's having years off, so you won't see freakiness for a while.
That is what you need, though.
Yeah, that's what he needs. I think he finds it. You won't know what I'm saying. He finds it difficult to do that.
Yeah.
And
But
I think I get it. If I
there's-
was that peeled and got that much engagement and shit, being like that, I think with the way he functions, he loves that monotony of prep and then daily targets every day. In that off season, you can get lost.
yeah,
But he needs, if he puts 60 pounds of tissue on over the next 4 years and then brings that condition, like
It will be pretty ridiculous, mate. Yeah.
he look ridiculous, yeah. Just gotta keep it's difficult. Off seasons are tough because it's that patience. Like as I've said, if you're a footballer, you play every 3 days. Well, when you're a bodybuilder, to do the thing you love, you might wait 4 years to do it again. Like it's fucking difficult.
It is, man.
But yeah.
Delayed gratification of that.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, that'll be good. But you've got Ben in.
yeah. So again, another very fucking quick prep.
Yeah.
The bread.
The human bread minute. Yeah, Ben Rose Miles, sick name, BRM, let's get it. We've done like a group chat as well for people to jump in. It's got like 130 members now, which is really fucking cool. So everyone's following on. I need to actually put in what he's doing today. I had a bit of an uptick in weight today, which was actually
He's still fasted right now. Does he not know?
Huh? No, fucking hell. I sent him over at fucking 6 a.m. But oh no, shit! I need to tell him what he did today. Oh shit!
Ben gets his update through the chat as well.
Here you go, Ben, mate.
Yeah, we've had a little bit of an uptick in weight today, which is kind of what I actually wanted because he dropped like 3 pounds the first day, which I know with Ben, like his body can like just run away from him because it happened before. Like I know he lost like a lot towards the back end of his prep last year, and it kind of like struggled then to fill out. So we don't want that, and we are kind of using this as a trial because this wasn't the show he was aiming for. To give context, he was aiming for Ireland, and he came to me 9 weeks ago. So we're in the 10th week. So even that, we thought, fucking hell, this is going to be a bit of a rushed prep potentially, but it's been fucking further from the truth. To be fair, it's been the guy just
better and better,
yeah, better and better, and been a big learning process actually prepping him because like his body is fucking different, man. Like when he is losing weight, he doesn't look as lean.
Yeah, you've got to
I
feel
thought
it.
that.
It changes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to do that initial fat loss, and then to actually see
the fullness to see the condition just softens it.
Yeah, and he doesn't last long full. So we're into our last day of fats today. Had a little bit of a pull yesterday, but still about 190 gram of fat or something. So still a good chunk. So it's still going to be technically filling up.
Yeah.
And then again doing a 3-day load of him just because I want to make sure he's bursting full. And it just gives us data for next week for the regional in Ireland. So I'd love to get a fucking overall with him this weekend at PCA. Like he's definitely good enough, but you never know who's turning up.
Marco.
There is that. And obviously, there might be other people that are going to do the Ireland regional and they want to dust off the cobwebs and be like, oh, no, I'll just do PCA first. So we'll see what happens. But quietly confident with Ben. So yeah, to be fair, like
this is the show I competed at 6 years ago.
6 years.
6 years ago, mate.
6 years ago. Yeah.
People forget you've actually competed.
No, I'm happy that people forget. Okay, let's not remind them.
Everyone go on to Tim's profile now.
It's like the WWE when they would say like the vault.
Yeah, mate. Go on my YouTube.
The vault and get it out.
The videos are fucking deleted. I might upload one per week. Letting one video out the vault a week.
Dude. So yeah, got an interesting couple of weeks with him, and then 2 weeks.
Where are you going with him?
All of them. Oh, sorry, I thought you knew what shows he's doing. Ireland.
I don't, but the listeners don't.
All right. So Ireland is the regional, and then 1, 2, 3 weeks after he's doing Austria Pro Qualifier.
That'd be good.
3 weeks.
3 weeks after it, yeah.
They're not Romania in between.
I can't think. Probably.
I think there might be.
To be honest, Ben don't need much convincing to fucking do things.
Yeah.
So I could just mention it and be like, yeah, sound, see you there.
I think there's Romania or straight after Austria, but I think there's Romania in between. And he's going to keep going to like the British finals, or
I know he'll keep going if he doesn't get it first try, which we know, it's impossible to fucking say, innit?
Mhm.
And there's so many good people at the minute. Like too many, bro.
There is good. But then again, his prep hasn't been that long, has it? So you can
No,
afford to
it's still fresh, man.
yeah,
Like
response.
his sleep's suffering, but we know like his sleep always suffers. Always.
Then again, when you lose like what, 35, 40 pounds
Yeah.
in like 9 weeks, I'm not surprised.
how many pounds is he up from his last show in last year?
28.
That's ridiculous.
It wasn't even a year.
Crazy.
Yeah, so I'll stick to coaching. Yeah.
Let me stick you.
What was the motto again? The worst.
What shit rigs create the best rigs or something?
The shit rigs create the best rigs.
Right.
The motto of Team CBC.
Yeah, we've all got shit, so you should know that you're in good hands.
Because you know that
Definitely
the
not
attention is going to be on us.
Yeah, we just coach. We don't go to the gym.
That's it.
So yeah, but yeah, that and then a fair few people competing around the same times. Like got some big boys going soon, some good girls, a lot of first timers and stuff like that. So should be exciting. Should be exciting.
Yeah, it's going to be
Pretty
busy.
good. Rest of the year is going to be busy for sure.
Tom, when's your next person on?
I've got Lloyd on UK FBA.
The men's physique.
Physique.
Yeah, men's physique guy.
Junior or normal?
Just normal. Yeah, he's not a junior. So got him, and then I've got Tom doing first time as 5, and then I've got Henry who is doing PCA London, but at the rate that he's changing, mate, I think he's probably going to go into an earlier show. Might do Manchester, or he might
Oh,
do.
I was looking at your story earlier, and there's someone I can't remember his fucking name now. Glutes from the side.
Lewis.
Is it?
Lewis? No, Tom Micklewright. Yeah, Tom
Yeah,
Micklewright.
Tom McElroy, that's it.
Mate, he
What are you doing to
ridiculous.
people, bro? Like, I need to get in a
Mate, I saw him.
you.
Mate, I saw him last Wednesday. I think it was Wednesday just gone, and I'm thinking, what have you done? What's happened?
First time PCA 5.
Yeah, put PCA 5. Yeah, so he'll be in junior bodybuilding tour. So, with him, we started him pretty like he's always been pretty like genetically leaner anyway, and his food was like really really high. I remember saying to you guys it was like no cardio, 5,500 like 5,500 calories. So it was an ideal starting point. And with him, we started him early where we just wanted to. I never really do this, but we found out you always need like not a deload, but to pull back slightly on training every like 5 weeks. So we just periodized his prep in a 24-week manner. 5 weeks of fat loss, 1 week diet break, 5 week fat loss, 1 week diet break, and then that leads us perfectly to peak week. And the rate of loss has been great. A few high days going in because he is starting to flatten off slightly. Even though you have to get flat, I just don't want him to go stringy because he's like 6'4" like me, so it does go quite quickly. So he's ahead at the moment. So high days going in, something like 800 carb. He'll drop weight off that probably, but it was 100 carb more than what I gave him last time. So we're seeing how things go. And then this Friday, I've got like a little client meetup going down. I've got like 10 or so clients coming to intent. So I've got him coming down, Lloyd coming down. People who are competing next year, I'm seeing where they're at because they're finishing their diet phases. So we're going into their last improvement phase going into next year. Got a photo shoot as well. And yeah, people that are coming down from the 12-week transformation challenge, like Joey T, Mr. Gillinall, Jake Gillinall. The guy wants like him, he's going down for some shots as well. So yeah, man, it's going to be a good weekend. But I think I've got five people on stage in my first competitive season. So
It's good
happy with that.
Good number.
Yeah, happy with that. So done all right so far. So
you collected many along the way. How many did you have originally, and then have people jumped into it?
Yeah, so I only had Lewis and Tom, and then next you know, obviously, Swole AP across the river, across the pond. He jumped on, and then Henry, that was meant to be a mini cut. He said, "Oh yeah, I want to prep." So it's just gone from there. Really, a lot of people start mini cuts and they go, "I want to prep."
Yeah, I had that a
That's
lot. Yeah.
that's how it's accumulated. So
That's a
I started off
challenge,
to do,
special, isn't it?
yeah, that is a Chapman special. So yeah,
Talk,
man, it's got good.
talking of people competing, can I share my screen on it and then people would see it?
Yeah, just put share screen.
Just because James Taylor has just sent through some post-workout shots.
Mate, that's ridiculous. Look at his quads, mate. His quads have changed massively in the past 2 weeks.
Thank fuck, because his legs are so fucking stubborn.
What is he, like class 3?
Huh?
What class is he?
Yeah, class 3.
Yeah,
Class 3.
that's yeah.
Fucking hell, yeah. Bro, you know what? As good as he is, he looks so average for how he looks in the off season compared to then when he diets. Like it's like a different physique.
It's completely different.
It's ridiculous.
He's just dense, mate.
Wouldn't even think he had that much as much muscle as he has in the off season compared to now.
Yeah, his
Yeah.
waist just disappears as well.
You know, someone looks good, mate, when they can just do their front relax by literally just standing there. He literally just stands there. And like, like you know, someone looks good, they can just stand there. And it's better than most people's front relax. So, nah, man, that's class.
How do I stop screen sharing?
I think it's at the top. Like,
Yeah, it should be. Hold on.
it should be, but it isn't.
How the fuck do we do this?
We got some great feedback from the seminar, which went well. But
What the fuck, man? Oh, I found it. I found it.
there we go.
It was on the other. It was on my other screen. Yeah. The thing is with JT as well, man. Like he's having to push so hard. It's not fun, man.
Yeah, I remember you saying
Not
this.
fun. And it's like we were 84, 84.7 yesterday, and gave him a high day just to kind of ease him up. And he's like, 1.5 kilo up, and his high days aren't even that high. It's just he just dig, man. But we're just taking it like day by day at the minute. It's like, right, how long can you fucking push for? Because like he just find it hard.
Yeah.
No. But yeah, the rig is rigging at the minute. Yeah, seminar, Tom.
Yeah, man. When I had like literally 10 or so people message me, mate, saying coming up to me afterwards, people that were talking to me afterwards, and when's the next one? Wish I was there for this one. I'm like, well, why didn't you come then?
Yeah.
But I feel like when the first one, they want to see people's reaction to it. That's the sort of what I gathered anyway.
Yeah.
They want to see how it goes, see how it looks, see the reaction, and then obviously the ball goes on from there. But good feedback from all of us, for all of us, and how it was ran. And I feel like we covered, as Harrison said, mate, is pretty much invaluable, to be honest. What we learned
Yeah,
there.
I think it was Josh, and he was like, I was going to book in and pay for a consult with you, but like, man, like I've just got so much from that. Go and do all that, and it's like, yeah, it was just annoying that we did it in Hull. I think that eliminated like a lot of people wanted to go just because how far it is.
Well, we'll do another one, middle of the country. We'll do it Midlands based. And I was thinking where to do it. And I was thinking like, I don't really,
Birmingham, man.
yeah, Brumtown. So
Maybe not even in a gym.
yeah, I think it better what if not in a gym, to be honest, somewhere separate from there where we can just rent out a room and stuff. But I was thinking that we actually covered everything in most cases. Obviously, we didn't have that sort of practical application where you can be like, you can apply this, but we gave a good sort of logistic into how people can apply everything to their own business and PEDs.
So there's only 3 of us, like we've covered most things there. Any longer and it just dragged on it.
That's the thing, man. By the end, mate, I was sweating. So I was there like, I'm gonna wrap this up quick time. Because at the start, mate, obviously I was standing next to the bright light, mate, and I'm thinking, I've got to do this again for another few hours.
Yeah, it was sweating. Tough, man. And like, what am I gonna say? I get such like social anxiety and fucking like pressure of talking because everyone's like, oh yeah, but everyone's here for you, and I'm like, yeah, that's the fucking problem. like, because I feel like a level of expectation needs to be like hit. Do you know what I mean? So
Mhm.
I'm fine when I start talking. It's just the anxiety leading up to it.
Yeah, they're thinking about it.
Yeah,
It was
but
good.
yeah, I was scared I was gonna be like 10 minutes and I was done, and it was like an hour and 10 minutes.
That's the thing. I said to you, like, we'll go through it. I think it's better with all three of us up there when we're all talking and sort of bounce off each other. So it worked out really well.
It
It
definitely.
worked out really well.
I'll tell you what else. Team CBC and Tom Taylor idea department. I keep getting inquiries come through 12-week challenge, 12-week challenge, because I've still got the link in my bio.
Oh, I see.
I keep it in there because I then try and like convert them to, oh, we're not doing one at the moment. Do you want to work with one of us on a
Oh, I
one?
see. I see. Yeah.
It did work, to be fair, but we're gonna have to do another one
Yeah, no.
for sure.
I love him, man. Genuinely, I absolutely
Yeah,
love him. I
Yeah,
love him. The
yeah,
amount of people that apply themselves in that period of time, especially when they got like a motive when it comes to a
yeah.
holiday.
'Cause also, if there's a reward at the end of it, people find it a lot easier to fucking work harder.
yeah.
But you find the people that do well completely forget about the reward. Nico was like, oh yeah, just remember that you can actually get a chance to get on a holiday. And then the little guy was like,
Yeah.
just completely forgot. So
People
um,
that do well definitely don't think about the reward and just
yeah,
do
they don't. They enjoy the process, and at the end of it, mate, you get some guys going, oh yeah, look great.
shit. Yeah, those prizes. Yeah,
Yeah, there's prizes. Oh yeah, forgot about the prizes.
yeah,
But yeah, I think the past two have been a great success. The people that have come on, what they've got out of it. Obviously, I'm doing my last check-ins with them over the next 2 days, and it is a good experience for anyone that's wanting to
Yeah, it's been good.
change.
Like,
Yeah,
especially from the first one, we had so many people either then sign up for coaching anyway, or
yeah,
do the next challenge.
yeah. We had people doing back-to-back challenges.
see if anyone does a three-peat.
Yeah, see if anyone does the old free Pete, bro.
Yeah,
The thing is that as well, it shows that they fucking enjoyed it. That's
Yeah,
why we come back. Do you know what I mean?
yeah. It's the biggest compliment ever, mate. Oh, well, another 12 weeks.
yeah.
Sound? I'm sound with that. But we'll definitely get another one sorted. Maybe like a little break when when the shows are on. But
Yeah,
Get
yeah,
one
maybe
that
like back
finishes
end of the year,
around.
like one leading to Christmas or something.
Yeah,
that'll
and
be
then
good.
you
Yeah, we'll
Just
start. I think.
do
Yeah,
prize money for that, help people around Christmas and stuff in it.
that's a great shout.
Yeah.
That's a great shout. And around there, another seminar in the books. Like I said, we've got a lot of stuff coming, but
Yeah, I tell you, just I'm gonna go off on random tangents here, because I'm looking at my WhatsApp. Tell you who's growing like a fucking weed at the minute. Fucking Nick in Australia.
mate, he is an absolute freak.
don't say.
He checked in today, 125 kilo, and he's still fucking pretty lean, man.
Is that like
He
nearly
looks
270?
better
270?
and more complete the bigger he's getting.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
So obviously he's got like a bigger waist, and now that he's growing, he's like everything's coming up. His waist looks small, like he looks
Yeah,
more and more classic. He's growing so proportionally. He looks mega.
his
yeah.
top line in
The
quad.
only problem is he won't be able to make his weight for classic.
Yeah, he won't make the cut.
But I think a lot of the time at the moment, like a lot of things like shape and flow and stuff are being like rewarded in bodybuilding.
Yeah,
Especially in open now, mate, for sure. For
Yeah.
sure.
So, and like it's just like again the opposite of James. Like he has to push food so fucking hard. You know, peak off season, he was at like fucking 1,300 gram of carbs a day,
Mate, that's crazy.
bro.
That is Atlantis. That's Atlantis special.
And look, I don't know about you, but like I still find this even, like 6, 7 years into coaching. Like, when you're making some adjustments for someone, whether it's like pushing them up or pulling them down in the prep,
Mm.
think, fuck man, how's he gonna do this?
Yeah, yeah. Honestly, it's like, how's this guy doing it? And then I go, and they're always the people that go, yeah, absolutely sound. I'm thinking,
Bro, I was pushing his food. He's like, yeah, man, I can do more than that if you want. I'm like,
yeah, yeah.
but we've just done like that little diet. And I tend to find this, and I don't know the reasons why. To be fair, it'd be good if Tim was in here because he's the really fucking clever one out of us. Um, when you put someone like appetite reset,
Mm-hmm.
and then they drop a load of weight and stuff, and then we rebound out of it. He's like getting heavier than he ever has been on way less food. And he's actually just, potentially like sensitivity to things. Obviously, like drugs have gone back in the stuff, but drugs were in at the end of his fucking push.
Yeah,
I think it's just like overall like toxicity on the body sometimes as well. Just like it didn't matter what we were feeding him, it's just his weight wasn't moving, man.
There is a certain point where it's like diminishing returns, where it's there like is more is more, and actual like less is more. Like we
Yeah.
obviously reset them.
But you also have to do that pullback to get it.
Oh, have to, mate. Yeah.
We
They've
just
got things
Nick's gaining like at a really fast rate. I mean, he's like 4 weeks into this push-up, food, drugs, everything. 4 weeks into it, he's 9 kilo up. And he's about to get to a body weight that like he literally couldn't push past before. Like, bro, it didn't matter what he did. He was doing like 1,300 gram of carbs a day, off plans, stuff like that. And his weight was not moving.
You got, yeah, but obviously, I don't know how long he's been on cycle for. We got like things like saturation, PGs, and I think of like training performance as well, mate. I'm seeing him perform in the gym. He's like extra this, extra that, doing more of this, and that probably is going to be a sign of obviously causing inflammation, that sort of stuff. But then again, into correlation to that much scale weight increase on less food, you probably think he needs more food with the increased training performance.
Yeah, probably.
And it's like he's on like 800 carb a day, which is nothing for him. He's like every check-in is like, I'm fucking starving still. Mm-hmm. He's not asking for food, but you know, it's like
digestion is utilizing the food so much better now.
Exactly. Nutrient
whether he thought his digestion was good or it wasn't even that bad, you're obviously going to partition 800 gram of carbohydrates better than 1,300. There's going to be less stress on the body.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, coming out of an appetite.
Is he's checking? I was just saying, you know, yeah, we could put more food in, but at the moment, like extra food is just going to cause worse side effects in terms of like even from like a health standpoint as well with him.
Yeah, man. All you're going to do is narrow off your runway of progression. Like, oh yeah, it's great eating 1,000 carbs. And this is where people don't think of like they think of the short term. They don't think of the long term. Everyone's great eating 1,000 grams of carbs now, but do that for 4 months.
Yeah.
I mean, even like 700 carb for a year, it gets tedious.
It does, mate. It does get to you.
Like just want more food, and they're gutted. They're like, I'm only gaining 3,500 calories. Fuck me! I wish I gained 3,500 calories.
Mm-hmm.
Everything runs smoother.
Funny how your mindset changes over time and stuff. Like I remember like my first ever diet, like where I lost like 9 stone, so it fucking retarded. It's like right, I think I got my first like bulk. And I was gaining like 3 or 4 pounds a week on 2,500 calories. And at that time, I was like, oh man, I wish I could eat more, And then I think the push before I competed, I was on like 6,000. And I was like, man, I would rather die than do this.
Yeah, imagine eating 6,000 calories, doing what we're doing at the weekend. Yeah. Imagine eating like peak off-season food while doing like a seminar in the heat. Great one. Really enjoy that.
It's so much easier, I think, the depths of prep and the depths of off-season. Because when you're starving, you don't do anything. When you're force feeding, you've got to actively feed yourself. And I think it's way harder mentally than starving.
Way harder, bro. Yeah. Way harder. And people think, oh yeah, it's great eating loads of food. Yeah, it's great eating loads of food, but do it consistently for months and months and months on end. There you go.
Because nothing tastes nice by the end of it. You haven't got a palate for anything.
Oh no, mate, I remember.
Tastes well. You're just having it to get calories in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I'd rather have nothing than an off plan.
Yeah, you'd rather not eat for 72 hours.
Mm-hmm.
I do think that like a massive point to touch on is like the reason why people don't improve is because improving is really fucking hard at the end of it.
Yeah.
Like we touched on delayed gratification. Like
and as well,
really difficult to do for so long.
Yeah.
And then the eating.
And as well, you do it like a bag of shit.
Yeah, and then it's like if you say to someone you're a bodybuilder, they initially think you should be in shape, where realistically you're either severely out of shape, severely underweight and extremely dieted, or you're just probably starving coming out of a rebound kind of phase. Like you're never in a spot where like an influencer looks great.
Yeah, it's true. And like I've come to realize, like obviously because I'm taller, I'm not going to have like a leaner improvement phase. I'm going to have to get soft for a numerous amount of years to then get the muscle to make myself look like, for a Nick scale, for example, I'm 245 pounds. Nick's 280 pounds for that as frame. It's like you need to look at it from a perspective of like you need the muscle to therefore look better when you're pushing up.
He might be 275, but he still needs more.
Yeah, he still needs more. That's the thing people don't realize.
Yeah, it's such a long fucking process.
That's the story of bodybuilding, and it's still
honestly, man. Like people go, "Oh yeah, 3-year improvement phase." No, mate, you need about a 13-year improvement phase to get where you want to be, probably. So it's all, and you're gonna have to get soft. Like I've had what 2 or 3 push-ups, and I've looked like a bag of dicks at the end of them. But I have to accept the fact that I've got to do that because I haven't got the muscle to look pretty decent when I'm peak off season.
And just the genetics as well. That's
Exactly, mate.
like
Obviously, yeah.
perspective. Like,
Yeah.
Bro,
you've got to try and grow that tissue. You've got to get soft and push and push and push and push. Where some people stay peeled.
You know, when people are like, oh man, like everyone talks about genetics and stuff like that, like it's the biggest role. Like I understand like hard work. Yeah, I get that, man. Like I completely get it. Like I understand that hard work outplays genetics. Unfortunately, it does.
Genetics don't work hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because genetics are the component for everything.
And you'll see it when you coach a lot of people. It's like what, and it does demotivate me for sure. Because look, I know I ain't got the best genetics ever. Granted, the diet I did with Tim and the little push-up phase we did, man, it was the best I've ever looked, 100%. But like, it's the best I've ever looked. Yeah, and I know that, you know, I'll have some clients that, you know, it's just genetic freaks. They'll go away for a holiday, a week or so, whatever, and they don't spend any time in the gym. They fuck their nutrition, can't be asked, whatever. Come back and they're still just unbelievable. If I go away for a week and I'm still kind of managing 75% of things, I come back and I just look like an absolute bag of shit.
Yeah. Same here. Guaranteed that when I go away, I'll still try and get sessions in or whatnot, and I'll still manage my food like I can do. But I'll come back looking 50% worse.
I'll train all week and eat all my food and still look like a bag of shit. Forget the holiday.
Forget the holiday, mate. I'll just do it anyway, week after week. Keep getting progressively worse.
Yeah. People don't, yeah. It's used as an excuse, genetics, but it is legit.
It is
like
legit.
How you respond to training, like they're all individual, how you respond to training, nutrition, drugs, how well you tolerate drugs and side effects. Because if you want to be a big guy, you've got to not have foot blood work all the time. And most of the time, these genetic freaks, their blood work comes back okay. They're not getting skewed lipids on small amount of drugs.
Exactly. And I'll always use Nathan as an example, mate. He takes about, I don't know how much tests, but his estrogen's through the absolute roof. He doesn't aromatize. I'm thinking, no wonder he's pushing 1.5 grams in his peak load. Because his estrogen's through the roof. Man's a walking anabolism, like walking anabolic, mate. And people go, how's he 300 pounds peeled? Well, that's why. He's a hyper.
He's a walking pile of test.
He literally is a walking pile of tests and estrogen. He doesn't aromatize. Sound. And there's people going, pushing 300 tests, aromatizing and having itchy nips. Do you know what I mean?
And again, like genetics plays a role in like so many things. It's like even like blood work, like we were just saying. Like that's where genetically, yeah, I've got good genetics for that because, you know, I've done some fucking high shit and man, I just don't get any negative side effects really from a blood work standpoint. Yeah, I can feel like shit, but from like a blood work standpoint, you know, it looks like I'm fucking not took drugs.
It's like, you know, Barbell.
Yeah.
He got his first ever bit of blood work done earlier in the year.
Brilliant.
Bear in mind, prior to working with me, he's been on gear like 10 years. He's ran like 700 tren, 900 EQ, anadrol, kickstarting cycles with D-ball, this, like he's literally done every bro cycle you can imagine. Everything came back in green. Heat blast with me. Everything came back in green.
I tend to find though, with like blood work, I was saying to someone the other day because I was looking at his bloods, like I don't want to say, oh, all clients of mine, their blood work is perfect. But I think you have to be really fucking stupid to really fuck someone's blood work.
Yeah.
You have to be doing really stupid shit.
Yeah.
I agree.
The only time I've had something bad was when it wasn't a client. And I said, you need to go to fucking hospital. His EGFR was like a fucking 8. Not good, bruv. Failure.
Dialysis immediately.
Yeah, legit. Man's yellow. Yeah, and that's not me saying, oh, just go and do what you want with your drugs and stuff. But like, you know, if you stay within sensible ranges and not doing anything fucking not having stupid shit into it, and you're looking after your diet and you're not fucking drinking all the time, all this sort of stuff, like, you know, your bloods should be
yeah, it should be relatively okay.
Mm-hmm.
Stay within the realms of the compounds you know are safe as well. Not slamming orals in off-season, ridiculous added compounds, and you should be.
I had a guy start with me last week and he was like, bro, I've got to hand like Tren and MPP, get on with them really well together. I'm just like, man, Not needed, bro.
They love it when they tell you, like, in the past how well they've got on with something. This worked really well in the past. Yeah.
Yeah, and you won't be doing that with me, so you won't be doing that at all.
Yeah. Why are
God.
you here now then, working with me?
Yeah,
Really well.
really, really well. But we won't be doing that. Like high protein works really well.
Fucking 400 gram of protein. I'll respond really well to it. Have you
Give
tried
that.
it before? Nah, man. Cool. Try this then. This might work. But I also think like any change to someone is a good change because it's novel.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
for
Like
sure.
food or training.
Novelty drives adaptation
Yeah, boy.
always. So pile on all the new stuff, all the new compounds. Let's get it.
There was someone I was going to mention about with Tom. You've got to compete. I can't fucking remember who it is now. Doesn't matter. Fuck knows. But yeah, we've got some good people coming up, man. Like I'm really like September. I'm fucking excited for.
Oh, I'm buzzing for September. First time was first natty client actually. No, actually, no, tell a lie. Anthony is natty, but he doesn't look natty.
Tell you what,
But
I'm looking forward to seeing from my end. Just because, like I said to her at the start, like if we pull this off, this will be mental. Shannon Harris, I don't know if you've seen her.
mate, she's looking great. Really, really good. She like 16 weeks into prep.
Yeah, no, 12, 13.
12. Yeah, 12. I think
Yeah, I
really
think
good.
prep episode week fucking six. I don't know, fuck knows. But you know, she's natty for a start, and like she knows, like you know, she's never been this lean right now. Like she's never done a prep or got really fucking lean and stuff. She's like photo shoot and stuff before, but like you know, she does help hold a bit of extra body fat, but like her shape. So I said to her at the start, like you know, if you can get this off, your shape will just be insane. And she's getting it off, man. And like it's been actually for both of us, and she'll definitely admit this, it's been easier than we thought it would be.
Yeah, that's good. That is. That's just. I think a lot of that's down from stress. So if you have your coach saying to you, "If you can do this, you'll remember really good." And we've done what we needed to in the off season to obviously put ourselves in a good position for prep. It takes so much stress off, man. Like people don't realize stress ruins physiques.
And
And
just like the confidence going into things.
exactly. Okay,
Like
if you say Mhm.
look at someone like Rosie, you know, she's a freak. You know,
Mental.
she looked absolutely mental at a minute, but like, you know, her confidence in her physique is really fucking low. But it's just that me every week have just been like, right, come on, you know, this is looking really fucking good. She's starting to believe it now. And funny enough, now that she's starting to believe it, she's just looking better and better.
Honestly, it makes such a difference. Obviously, don't walk around saying I'm the best thing since sliced bread, but if you have confidence in like, yeah, I'm changing visually every day, and my coach is backing me as well, stress is low. Honestly, the physique shall flow.
No, it's true though. Like,
Yeah, when the stress when
and
stress is low,
look at Carlos. You know,
mate, he looks leaner than what he did at one.
he's had to pull prep. He's 6 pounds up, and his glutes and hamstrings are now in. I'm like, but you know, like it's just one of them. Like he's not in the position to prep at the minute, like mentally.
No,
Uh,
but I spoke to him, mate. He's all good now, which is nice to see. It's he acted like a completely different person when I saw him. Different, mate. Happy, like
Yeah, he was buzzing, wasn't he, at the weekend?
stress free, mate. He was getting involved in the semi. I was thinking, mate, he's good.
yeah,
Yeah.
he does look good, man. And like whenever he does go back on, well, we've came up with a plan. I won't share the plan because I don't want to stress him out about it. Because Carlos, I know you'll be listening. There's no pressure, bro. Okay, just get up there and do your thing. It will be, man, like the difference. Because like you know, last time he competed, like I would argue like he wasn't rewarded, man. Like which was annoying. It was just the size thing, but like his shape and like I mean, condition was far superior to anyone else he competed against.
Yeah.
Which I hate when it's not taken into consideration. But you know, it is bodybuilding, and you know, you've got to have more muscle. Simple. But like you know how he look, you know how he looks, how he hits his shots, he does look classic and stuff like that. I'm just hoping next time he's definitely rewarded for it for sure.
Yeah,
But again,
he will
another
be.
just needs more muscle.
Just needs more time, more muscle. But if you get someone that can enjoy the process of improving, honestly, you'll be all good. That's where I find I like it though, like seeing where also talk about 10 years time. That excites me, putting all the work into that. If you can get someone that you can look at the long term and get someone excited for whenever it is. Dream team.
This is such a random thing, but it's because it's just popped on my phone. It really made me laugh last night. Are you guys still on Physique Collective app?
Yeah.
I am, yeah.
It'll come up with like a notification when, well, I've got it on notification. So like when someone starts a thread, someone just put one called Smelly Feet.
That was it. Smelly
Uh,
feet.
It was, I'm not going to say it was, but have you heard of Winstrol causing smelly feet? And Joe,
has anyone answered?
yeah, Joe put, it's not the Winstrol. And they've put, what is it then? Probably your foot hygiene, mate.
Oh my God.
Context
Yeah,
provided
sure.
here, we have no idea, but it certainly isn't conditioned smelly poor link.
Smelly feet. Jesus.
Fucking hell, is funny.
Why would you assume it's
Hot weather, but it is hotter at the moment, so it could be that.
maybe start here?
But
It's
the Winnie's just gone in.
It's fun. It's fun.
It was fine until the Winnie went in.
You
Yeah.
must be joking, surely.
Also, I've just clicked on Insta. The first person to grace my screen is Brightman, hitting some shots 6 minutes ago. Obviously, because we're talking about Joe Jeffrey. Obviously, Joe coaches him. I mean, it's fucking by far the best he's ever looked in it.
Oh yeah, mate, for sure.
He has made some serious improvement.
He's
Not
got
that,
a great record.
not that we need to fucking tell him that. He knows he has. But man, I felt for him on that prep, man, because like I'll have it with my clients, and I know he had it with his clients, and that's why he gets like not annoyed, but like it's like, oh, this is just like why? Like, he's 250 pounds shredded and he's got to eat dust.
Yeah.
Do you know where, I've got clients that are like 170 pounds and they're eating fucking 5,000 calories a day. Make it make sense.
Because it doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't, but no, it looks like it's going to come together, man. Right at the last point, which is where you need it to come to.
Exactly, that's all they care about. That's all that matters.
Looking forward to seeing. Really looking forward to seeing Joe peaking.
Yeah, me too. He's going to America, isn't he, for streaming shows?
Yes,
Yeah.
he's got quite a lot lined up.
He has, yeah. But I think that's fair because different panels, different shows prefer different physiques, and you can do one show, get knocked back, and come third call outs, and then you can literally get in the first call out in the next one. Depends who you stand up against as well.
And you get in your face on the different judges as well.
Yeah.
I think the same happened with like Bonac and like Nathan. Bonac came like 100%, and the next thing you know, Nathan's got like considerably better from one show to the next, and then he ended up taking it. So it's more like if people can see and judges can see you considerably getting better from show to show, and you can get your face, you can get obviously standing in front of more judges. So they're going to make you look better, more experience, more stage time.
You're rewarded for taking their feedback on board and coming back.
Exactly. Exactly. So I think with him doing more, if he can obviously do that, which we know he can, awesome for him.
Yeah, that'd be
But
good. I'm looking forward to seeing the end result. For
I
sure.
think we covered everything.
Yeah.
Doing a seminar. Well, I think we should do more. What do you call it? WhatsApp chats with like I think we'll get like a Team CBC.
Like a peeking chat.
Yeah, like a peeking chat, so everyone can see who we're peeking, what we're doing.
It's definitely a good thing for people. Well, good thing for coaches to watch. Like obviously, people are asking questions in there, which is fucking sweet. It's definitely a good thing for business.
Yeah, for sure. I think it'd be silly not to showcase our knowledge in terms of
More,
what we're doing with different people.
It's like having podcasts, isn't it? It's more eyes on you.
Yeah, be silly not to. And that was Tim's idea, funny enough. To have all of them.
And I'll let you took that one, bro, to add it to the list.
Yeah, so just got to wait for Christian to come up with an idea. No, we sound.
Oh, could be like, yeah, you shut the fuck up. Love that. Yeah.
Right, so we're going to make this a weekly thing.
Yeah, weekly thing for sure.
Next week we can go over the results then as well, can't we?
Makes sense to do so.
Yeah.
Are you coming down, Tom?
Have you still got tickets?
I haven't got a ticket. Have you?
Yeah, I've got tickets.
You got me one?
Nah, why would I do that?
No.
Well, if there is one, I'll come down.
Yeah, well, now, bro.
There definitely will be tickets. It's not a big show, is it?
I don't think so.
I'll come though. I'll come down.
Yeah, there's still tickets.
Yeah.
So.
Sweet. We can wrap it up there then, guys. Put it on your story, tag us all, like it, share the podcast channel. Well, I'm just going to put it on my personal channel just because this.
Yeah.
So.
No dramas.
Thanks for listening, guys. I'll stop recording now. I'm going to try and work out how to do this. Let's get it. See you, Sam.
See ya.